Welcome to my channel, where we put women in their place. Today we have a story titled Simp Joe vs. Alpha J at the gym. So this story was sent in by a user. It's a little long, so I'm just going to cut to the good part. Here we go. So Simp Joe is at the gym and he sees this fine girl, so he walks up to her and he's like, "Hey, nice leggings. You must work out a lot." She's like, "Oh, thanks." "Yeah, I try to get to the gym as much as possible. You?" And Joe is like, "Oh yeah, me too." And then he's like, "So do you have a boyfriend?" Girl's like, "What?" So he says it again. It's like, "Do you have a boyfriend?" She's like, "No, I don't have a boyfriend." "Why do you ask?" And Joe says, "Oh, no reason. Never mind. Sorry to bother you." So he walks away thinking he's smooth. But we all know he's really just a big old simp. Now what happens next is even funnier because while Joe is walking away thinking he's smooth, the girl picks up her phone and starts texting. She's like, "Ah, you're sweet. I have a boyfriend though." Then Joe comes back and he's like, "Oh, hey, do you maybe want to hang out sometime? You know, we could go get some coffee or something?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not really interested." And Joe is not taking no for an answer, so he keeps hitting. It's like, "Oh, come on, don't be like that. We could be friends. I just want to be your friend." She's like, Listen, I don't want any drama, so please leave me alone." She's saying this. The text above her head says, "You're already finished, King." Then Joe finally leaves, and she goes back to texting. She's like, "He literally just asked me if I had a boyfriend twice in one sentence. What is wrong with him?" Then she gets a response from her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's like, "Who's that?" She's like, "Some guy at the gym. He's kind of cute though. I think he might like me." And her boyfriend's like, "Oh, okay, cool. Send me a picture." So she sends a picture of Joe asking her for a number. Her boyfriend says, Okay. How about you go get dinner with him tomorrow night and send me a full video?" Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, okay." Meanwhile, Alpha J locked in, didn't say a word, left without looking back. Left without looking back. The next day, she follows Jay on IG. So this girl has a boyfriend, yet she's talking to these other guys? And she's going out of her way to make sure that these guys know that she has a boyfriend. To me, this sounds like she just wants attention. I really do think this girl knew what she was doing. Now, some people are going to type that she was just being nice, but I don't think she was being nice. I think she was just playing with these guys' feelings. But the funny thing is, Joe thinks he's slick, but he's really not. Because remember, you said you didn't want to bother her. Then after you said that, what did you do? You came right back and you started talking to her again. If you truly meant that you didn't want to bother her, you would have just walked off, and that would have been the end of it. But you came back, and now she's telling you that she's not interested. So you really weren't smooth at all. You were actually quite the opposite. Like you were so not smooth. But the biggest thing I got from this story is that the guy who doesn't chase gets chased. That's why Jay is the alpha. He doesn't chase women, and women chase him. Joe is the beta who chases women, and women will never respect him for it. So I want to ask you guys, which one are you? Are you the guy that's Jay, or are you the guy that's Joe? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you want to submit a story, make sure you follow the instructions in the description below. And if you want to hear more stories like this, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching.